Hi everyone, thank you for coming today to check my channel out with my new post. Um, I still have some really cool, fun, exciting stuff scheduled today. I'm gonna do some unboxing. Now, I did start unboxing a package earlier, but I did get a telephone call that kind of interrupted the video, and I really can't go back and put it all back together and do the unboxing again. But the other box that I have is still super sealed and ready to go. So I'm gonna kind of jump in real quick. I'm super excited about the stuff I got today. I'm still wearing my school uniform. I had some stuff I had to take care of this morning for mastery checkoffs and skills, and I aced them, so that takes a huge load off of my mind as I get ready to start this next semester in school. But I'm gonna jump right into what's going on. So the first box I opened, I kind of mentioned in my first video that we do have warmer of the months. And so I got my February warmer of the month. So this is kind of a little bit of a preview. It's a really cool kind of different warmer that Scentsi's put out. It will be available February 1st. It's going to be priced at $40.50, so it's 10% off the entire month of February. I think it's really cool. The scent of the month is Strawberry Rose, and I think this is a fantastic fragrance. I am really, really, really in love with it. I'm ready to put it in all my warmers, but it's not wax change day, so I'm gonna wait because I don't want to be wasteful with my waxes. But it smells amazing. You can really smell the strawberry. You can smell the rose in it, and then the other kind of description that the flyers had is that it has a musk. It has a sheer musk, and I can really smell, Scentsy has a sheer fragrance that it uses with some other fragrances in their base, and I can really pick that sheerness up. But I really do love the fragrance of this bar. And the color. It's a really pretty color. That kind of pale pink color. Strawberry Rose. It's going to be the scent of the month. You guys need to get some. It's a really pretty fragrance. Now, the warmer of the month, it's called By the Candlelight. So it is different as far as it's plastic, and a lot of it has to do with the lighting system that's inside of the warmer. I will get up here in a minute, turn the light down on the ring light that I have in order for you guys to see the light. It's really cool. It flickers like a candle, which is why it looks like a candle. Which I think is kind of its own little oxymoron since we're wickless candle systems. I think it's kind of neat that Scentsy has like a warmer that looks like a candle. So it is an element. There's no light bulb that warms the wax. It is a kind of a heating pad or disc, I'm sorry. And the little dish goes on there. You can see it still a little bit on some of the lower spots. It's not a very tall warmer. It's about the size of a pen, which, isn't bad, which is really good for a great price point. I think what's really cool about this warmer is it's something that can be used year round. You can really incorporate it a lot into maybe some different type of decor. I even think like in a bathroom somewhere, of course not next to the bathtub, you don't need to be getting it wet, but if you have a vanity or something that you maybe have another warmer on, honestly, even by the bedside, because this light isn't very bright. It has that perfect little candlelight flicker glow, which is different than some of our other warmers that are really kind of bright that you don't always have in every room and turned on for an element. So I'm going to get out for a minute. I'm going to turn the light down. That way you guys are able to see kind of the flicker of this warmer, so you get an idea of what it looks like. Let's see. So there's the flicker. And then right next to where the power cord comes out, that little switch there. Let me get back in the frame. I'm just gonna be dark for a little bit. This little is the on and off, which is a little different. We haven't had, since I've been in the business, I don't have a warmer that has a power button actually on the warmer. It's usually somewhere on the cord. So I think this is a cute little warmer. It's definitely something different since that I've seen for a warmer of the month. I really can't wait to put the wax in it and go for it. Okay. So we're gonna move along. Let's see, I'm gonna turn my light back up. Thank you guys. I don't have pro editing. This is all me, 100%, doing my own filming, my own lighting, my own script. So I appreciate your patience and understanding when it comes to some of the imperfections I might have. But in my opinion, what that does is it shows you that anybody can do this business. So the next box I have, it is an order. Ooh, this is a bigger box. I'm really excited about what's in here because I don't fully remember what it is. So again, sealed, super Scentsy sealed. And I'm really excited. This is my first time to do a reveal open video, but I'm trying some different things. What is it? The new year, new me. So one of the things I always love, they started doing this last year, but Scentsy puts in these little hello, happiness arrived. On the back it says, warm the heart, enliven the senses, and inspire the soul. And of course it has it in different languages, that being English, Spanish, and French. That's always in the box. So it kind of lets you know that your box is happy to see you. One quick thing is I'm unpacking all this paper that I do reuse. I do reuse packing paper. All of our packages are hand packed by people in the United States. Scentsy has some different packing facilities throughout the country, and all of them work on our orders, and all of our orders are hand picked and boxed individually. Nothing's done by a machine. I take a lot of pride in this company because there's not very many large scale companies like Scentsy that still use manpower and take pride in employing people in their community to get products out to their customers. That's my little spiel. So moving along, so this is all-purpose cleaner concentrate Go-Go Mango. I'm really excited. So I'm a huge believer now. I drug my feet for a while, but with the cleaner, I've been using it over the past year and a half now, religiously. Before I was a little skeptical, only because it didn't say that, the antibacterial and kills germs and harsh chemicals, but I've really moved away from that. I also kind of feel as our society is moving away from some of those things because they contain carcinogens and anyway. So what's really cool about this concentrate, ooh, I like this. Go-Go Mango. I've been using Sunkissed Citrus for a while, but I decided to shake it up. I'm doing something different. It's really highly concentrated. So if this were the bottle I'm filling up, you would put so much concentrate and the rest is water. And it does make a lot of bottles of a cleaner. I use the little amber bottles, the little glass amber bottles. And I have one for my kitchen and my bathrooms, and I really love the cleaner. I do have the lemon verbena concentrate that I use when I mop my floors, and I just am totally in love with it. That, of course, is mine, which is why I opened it. There's some other products in here that are for customers. I did get the Valentine's Day Oil 3-pack. I'm gonna move this box out of my way for a little bit. This 3-pack is still available on the workstation, on my, sorry guys, I'm thinking like I'm talking to other consultants. This 3-pack is still available on my personal website, which again is https:// the 2 backslashes coreyfreeman.scentsy.us. I will put the link in the comments and everything below. But this one, it is a 3-pack of oils if you have diffuser. I'm really excited because usually Scentsy only would do oil packs really kind of around the holidays. But this past year, we had a harvest oil pack, which was really, really nice. I loved it. I ended up giving the one that I had purchased for myself to a customer, so I didn't really get to use it at all, but it was really nice. And then the holiday pack that we had some really amazing fragrances also. Again, I got one for myself, but didn't end up using it because I had a customer who wanted it. But I've enjoyed the fact that Scentsy has really come out with some more limited time offered products, because it just allows them to kind of spread their creative design wings, in my opinion. And it gives us more selection. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love where we have one big catalog release and we get to see everything, but I also kind of like the stuff that comes out during the year, because it's kind of like, oh, I have all this other stuff that I love on my basic level, but now I'm gonna get more stuff, and it's kind of like the extra shot of espresso in your coffee. And Scentsy, I wonder if I'm remembering correctly, we're gonna have a lot more limited time offer release stuff this year. So you definitely want to stay tuned with my videos, and if you are following me on Facebook or Instagram, I do post a lot of stuff on there as well, just because of my schedule with school and my clinical rotations. Really kind of shifting my business model online is where I'm gonna have to be more diligent doing it that way. So my disclaimer again. So the first one, it says, I'm yours. And this one, I like it. I'm trying to figure out what's in here. Oh, I know why I like it. It's grapefruit. I'm huge on citrus. I can definitely smell the grapefruit, but it's the apricot blossom. So I'm gonna read the description. It says, intoxicating notes of grapefruit, apricot blossom, and coconut milk. It will sweep you off your feet. I can definitely smell the apricot and the coconut now. And then the citrus. This is really, it's bright, but it's not overpowering. And I like that. Because it smells like something that, again, is not gonna just be Valentine's Day, but it's something that's definitely, it has a lot of spring, and it's a fun fragrance. I really like it. The other one, or the next one, is called Love Ya. Again, I love these cute little bottles. This one, I'm probably gonna love too, because I'm reading what the notes are, because I'm different. I like to read what I'm gonna smell. And a lot of the reason why I like to read what I'm gonna smell is Scentsy does not disappoint. If it tells you that those things are there, those things are gonna be there. And, okay, yes, I love it. So this has a charming nashi pear. So to me, there's not a lot of pear that's overpowering. I can smell kind of the sweet. It has a pink sugar crystal. But I love, so the description is charming nashi pear with pink sugar crystals, sparkle with an irresistible touch of lemon frizz. Y'all, this smells like sparkly lemon soda. That's the best way to describe how the lemon smells. I can smell the pear. You get that kind of melony smell to it. But I also, that lemon, oh my, but it smells so good. I want to drink it, but these are not safe for consumption. This is a really nice bright fragrance also. I like it. Well done, Scentsy. They never disappoint me. So the last one is called Hug Me. And I'm just gonna read this one off before I get all wrapped up in the fragrance. Wrap yourself in a romantic bouquet of jasmine petals and violet over salted tonka bean. Interesting. Okay. I smell the jasmine. And I can smell the violet. I will be honest, I don't know what a tonka bean is. But I'm not disappointed in it. It smells, so this one, if I had to rank them all, these, the brightest one would be the Love Ya, because that's the one that has the lemon. It's very bright, very sparkly. This one's probably, in my opinion, the I'm Yours. That's kind of more of a subtle, sweet, kind of just a sweetness in the air tone. But the last one, the Hug Me, it's like it really is like a hug me scent. Like it's warm. If I can describe a fragrance, it's like but it's not, there are things in there like cinnamon or chocolate or anything like that. But it just, there's a tone to it that's just, it's homey. Like, you're cuddle, like I'm okay with this. This is definitely a nighttime fragrance. Warm, it kind of has that warm feel to it. It's nice, I like it. That's probably why it's called Hug Me, and it wants you to hug it. So those are the 3 packs for the oils. Again, you can get them on my website. They're $18 plus tax while they're still available. I have not seen anything where they're sold out. This is a really nice fragrance. I really enjoy it. It's gonna be a nice transition from some of the Christmas ones I've been using. Ooh. So I'm gonna continue to open this box. Let's see what we got next. Now some of these warmers are for an order, so I'm not gonna open them. It's the Angel Wing warmer. This is a really cool warmer. It's kind of the tin with the heart and the angel wings. It's really pretty. It's been very, very popular. I know my customers dying to get that one. Ooh. And then, oh yeah. So this is also another warmer for an order. My last video had the pink Himalayan salt warmer. This is the white Himalayan salt warmer. Let me see. I kind of want to show it. Let me see how it's packaged. If it's not packaged too crazy, I'll pull it out. Oh, this is a cool warmer, guys. Like, I'm telling y'all about the salt warmer. I wasn't all about it in the beginning, but since I've gotten mine, I love it. This is a huge chunk of white salt, and it's really kind of cool. I can't wait to see the customer photos when they plug it in, because I've seen other pictures of other consultants in their warmer. It's really cool. It's super heavy. I mean, there's a reason why it's very popular. It's still available, 10% off this entire month. Once we go into February, it's gonna go back up to regular price until it's sold out. And I have a feeling it's gonna sell out because they've already been telling us that the quantities are low. It is mined from Peru, and they're hand carved. I think it's just kind of cool, guys. There's a lot of work in the I can't say it. The artisanal methods that they come up with for these warmers is really pretty awesome. Okay, so moving along, because I know this next one is going to take a minute. I'm a little late to this game, but there's still plenty of time to place an order for bring back bars. Now, you may have seen me post something about bring back bars in the past. To kind of give you a quick breakdown of what it is, bring back bars we have them semi-annually. We usually have them in the fall, and we have one in the spring. which is now. So we'll do one in January, and I think our other one's in August, if I remember correctly. And what it is Scentsy. If you are familiar with how Scentsy releases fragrances, we have some that are around for a while and then they are retired. We have some that come out just for the fall, then they're retired and they don't ever come back again. And the same thing for the spring. They come out for spring and then they're gone and they don't ever come back again. So they came up with this idea, and they've been doing it for a while. It's Bring Back My Bar. So there's customers, you're allowed, and you'll get, if you're subscribed to my email, and you'll get an email about voting for Bring Back bars. And they will bring back 25 bars that people have voted on. And the top 25 are the ones that they make again. And they're all labeled like this, Bring Back Bar. And it's really, really cool. They're all different. You're able to get these from the beginning of January until February 2nd. February 2nd is the last day that you're able to order these. Now, if there is a fragrance that I'm gonna go over today that you really enjoy, you can get it again now, but you have, I wanna say, you have a few months after they kind of go out of production to add it to a Scentsy Club order. Now, what's really neat about a Scentsy Club order is you're able to go in and you can create like a subscription box that you're able to get every month, 2 months, or 3 months. And it allows you to put any type of consumable product in except our warmers, or diffusers, or the shades. But you can do the waxes, pods, light bulbs, buddy packs, or the scent packs. You can do car bars, things along that nature, laundry products, cleaners. You can put all that in that box and you can choose the frequency of it. But when it comes to the waxes, what's really important to know about that is that as long as you leave at least one bar in there, you will be guaranteed that bar for the entirety of your subscription life. So say, for instance, this Bring Back bar is Mad About Mint. You put 3 bars in a box, your Scentsy Club box, and you're fine with getting 3 of them a month. Scentsy will continually make your Mad About Mint as long as you keep your subscription active and you don't change your waxes on that particular bundle. They will always make you your Mad About Mint. So if there's a fragrance in here that you've ever heard of before, or it sounds really neat, you get it and you really love it and you don't want to lose it, get a Scentsy Club box, or the Scentsy Club. And you can do that through my personal website. You go to the website, there's the very top, and it talks about the box, and you'll see Scentsy Club. Click on it. It's very easy to go through. If you have questions, contact me and I'll help you get it set up. So I'm gonna go the Mad About Mint. I'm gonna read it because, like I said, I like to read. This one says, icy cold blast of mint, spicy peppermint, refreshing spearmint, and frosted wintergreen. And I can tell you, the minute I opened it, I could totally smell the spearmint. It smells like the gum, spearmint gum. It's very clean and minty. It's not bad. I'll be honest, not my favorite. But if you love spearmint and peppermint, it's right up your alley because it has all of those in there. But it's not a horrible fragrance. It smells nice. So the next one is Rustic Lodge. And this one's cedar oak and musk. I like this one because it's warm. I could smell it the minute I opened it. It really does kind of remind me of Christmas. And I know it has to do with the cedar. It smells like a forest. This one smells really good, nice. I really like this one. If you like kind of like that heavier kind of, just kind of old, I don't want to call it old school, but just that heavier fragrance. This is really nice. I do like that fragrance. It really does feel like you're going into the mountains and you're going to go hiking. And that's like the fragrance you would smell. don't know if Jay would let me get away with burning that during the summertime because it's just, since it is kind of a heavy fragrance. In the summer, you tend to do things that are a little bit lighter and floral and, you know, etc. But anywho, the next one I'm going to read is the Tahitian Black Orchid. This one is a seductive tapestry of black orchid, dark plum, coconut milk, and white rose. This smell, I can already probably tell you that this smells like something you put in a bedroom. Kind of just dark and warm, and put it in a bedroom and you're watching a movie. And it is. It smells really nice. I can definitely smell the plum. But I like it. And I do like the color of the wax. It's a really deep kind of purpley color. It's nice. It smells like a hand lotion I've smelled before. That's why I like it. It has warm tones to it. I enjoy that one. So the next one is Whiteout, and this one's peppermint, golden apple, and frosty winter pine. So again, this is probably something I'd want in December just because I am a huge pine tree. Oh, this is nice. I like this. It has like that, like for me, I like more peppermint than I do mint. So I like the peppermint because it smells like clean, crisp, cold air. And you can definitely smell that the pine. I was gonna say evergreen, but it's pine. But it's not like our ice pine or the fir or the evergreen. It's not heavy in that. It's just kind of a light pine fragrance. I do like this fragrance. I'm probably definitely ordering a bunch of that one because I'm all in about that type of fragrance. The other one is Hawaiian Paradise. Oh, there's that one. This one it's a yellow wax. Okay, definitely a switch up from Whiteout. This is definitely one that is for the summer because it's banana, mango, and pineapple, and papaya and coconut. This is nice. It's very beach-like to me. Definitely something to be probably putting in a bathroom. This is fun. I'm probably gonna send some of that to my mother to put on her beach house. To put at her beach house so she can, because that's exactly what it reminds me of. Being on the beach, having a pina colada in my hand, with my toes in the sand, which I'm hopefully doing in Bermuda during the summertime this year. Fingers crossed. All of my customers are helping me earn this trip. Sugar and spice and everything nice. So this one is candy coated. So they'll candy coats, so probably gonna have some sweet. Black licorice, spicy, herbal, and sweet. Definitely smell the licorice. Now, I'm not a big black licorice person. I will be 100% front with that. This isn't bad. It's a pretty color. It's a darker wax. I don't know if I would necessarily have this burning or warming them throughout my, I'm sorry, I'm really bad at mixing. I say burning my wax because I've heard that before, but it's melting my wax because our wax does not burn. And we don't burn anything. Everything's heated with the heating element or a light bulb. This is something I'd probably put in a bathroom, I'll be honest, just because of the licorice. I don't hate it, but I don't know if I would want that much licorice in my house. Again, that's just my preference. If you love the smell of licorice, this one is like your best friend. So the next one I'm gonna go to is pistachio ice cream. Oh, this is nice. I smell a lot of coconut. So it talks about pistachio cream, coconut garnish, vanilla meringue. The vanilla is not too overpowering, but I definitely smell the coconut. This is nice. something I'd probably put in my kitchen, but it's not a very strong fragrance. So what's neat about something like this is when you, if you find that you have people in your family or even yourself, if you have sensitivity to certain fragrances because, oh, they're too strong, pistachio ice cream is right up your alley because it's a very subtle, very kind of light fragrance. It's not very overpowering to the senses. It's kind of like that hint that's on the air. Redwood and cedar, I can already tell you that I probably love it because it's warm and it smells like cedar closet. Based off the description, I do love the wax color. And it does. It smells like a cedar closet. This smells really nice. I really enjoy this. It would smell like if all of your house was like wood furniture. And it smells just like a cedar chest. It totally, for me, brings back memories. My mom has a cedar chest in the house, at her house. And just every time we'd open it, it really smells like that cedar chest. So for me, this brings back some major nostalgia. I really like it. It's probably one that I'm gonna order a bunch of also. Because again, once they're gone, unless they're in a Scentsy Club order. The next one is I'm probably butchering it, Wassel, W-A-S-S-A-I-L, Wassel. If you're from the South, it's Wassel. This one has tangy orange, apple, and mulling spices. So this might be something I love too. And I do. It's very light though. It's not, the spice isn't too strong. So I don't know if y'all just saw, because I can't remember where you can see my hands. So sometimes some of the waxes need just a little, I call it activating, and just rubbing my knuckle on the wax, it kind of activates and warms up some of those fragrances, so you get a more fuller idea of what the fragrance is supposed to smell like. This definitely has, you can smell the apple, a little bit of that, you can smell some of that spice, but like where it said mulling spices, so it's kind of like if you're, I don't want to say apple cider. It's very light though. So again, it's one of those that you could, if you're sensitive to fragrance, that might be something that you like just because it's not very strong. It's not very much in your face. It's not overpowering. And that's Wassel. So the next one is Spice Berries. And this one is frankincense, myrrh, and myrrh wrapped beneath descendant berries to create a timeless scent. So this smells like I put my face in a bag of potpourri. It's a nice scent though. I like this. I could totally see myself having this one in the house. And burning these two together. Redwood cedar and spice berry. They smell like they'd be a beautiful marriage of fragrance and combination. And so how I just smelled those two together, that's how I kind of feel out if I'm gonna put a fragrance together. It kind of gives me an idea if I'm gonna like the mix, because I do like to blend and mix fragrances. Those two would smell fantastic together. Blue Christmas, I already love it. I already know what this fragrance is because we did have this a year ago. It was a huge brick. One of my favorite Christmas fragrances because it melds everything together. It has that wonderful pine, it has the clove and cinnamon and a little orange. I love it. I love that fragrance. I probably will have to get some more just because I don't have any more of my brick and it's probably never coming back again, which is why it's a bring back bar. So the next one is Rosemary Mint, and this one is mint with tea tree and vitalizing rosemary. I do like the color of the wax. It's a pretty green. This smells nice. This one almost reminds me of the Mad About Mint. So if you totally enjoy mint, that spearminty fragrance, that mint and tea tree, this is very herbal. I can definitely smell the tea tree now. And the rosemary. This is a nice fragrance. Again, to me, it would be a bathroom fragrance just because of kind of the tones of everything. It has that kind of spa feel to it, in my opinion. But the wonderful thing is if you love the fragrance, it doesn't matter what room you put it in. I'm just telling you what I do with mine. So the next one is Luscious Lemon. I think it pretty much describes itself. And I do like this. It's very bright, very lemony. It's a pretty color. I don't smell too much vanilla. I like it. This definitely would be a kitchen for me. I'd be putting it in my kitchen because it just citrus reminds people of clean feelings. This next one is Perfect Oatmeal. So that's different. I've never heard of this one before. Definitely not what you think it would smell like. This smells really good. It has brown sugar, toasted almonds, and dark currants. You definitely can smell the almond and the currant and the brown sugar. This smells really good. This is a nice bakery. It is bakery. And the black currants are a really nice kind of overtone to the fragrance. I like the wax. I like this. This is definitely something I would put in the kitchen, or even, wouldn't even mind putting that in my bedroom. I like the fragrance of it. It smells really nice. Sorry, I'm trying to move along because I know my video is getting long. I apologize, guys, and I appreciate if you're still watching and continue to watch to the end. I really appreciate the views, the likes, subscribes, all of the above. There are a total of 25 waxes. I want to say I got through about half of them now. So this next one is African Mahogany. I can probably already tell you I'm gonna love it because everything that it describes. Woods, musk, and amber. This is really wonderful. It's definitely a heavier scent. It's definitely something I could put in a living room or a sitting room. Shoot, even a bedroom. This is really nice. I like that fragrance. It has all those tones. It has that musk and that amber and the woodsy feel, and it's warm and makes you feel, I don't want to say bougie and expensive, but it makes me feel bougie and expensive, like I need to have some cognac and a fur coat. Frosted White Birch is my next one. I do like this kind of grayish white wax, peppermint tones, eucalyptus, lavender, fir needles, and amber. Also translate into Corey probably wants this wax as well. And I do. Oh my goodness. This smells so freaking good. It does, to me, it is not wintry. This is something that I would totally put in my house probably now until June. I really like this fragrance. If you're totally feeling adventurous and you're not big on peppermint or eucalyptus, lavender, fir, amber, and you kind of want to try something different, I just totally feel like this would be a great stepping stone to try something different. These fragrances meld together so very well. I would definitely, like, if you're wanting to try it out, get a bar and put it in the bathroom and see how you like it. I always say bathroom for ones that you're kind of iffy on, because to me it's a smaller space, and you know, I have in one bathroom I have a mini warmer, or I have another bigger standing warmer in my other bathroom, but it's not like the other warmers I have throughout the house. So I can put them in the bathroom, and those are my trial runs. Because I do trial runs. I really like this wax. This is a really pretty smelling wax. I enjoy it. It's clean. It's everything you kind of want. It just, because it's not too minty, but it's not too heavy. It's like right in that middle. The next one I have is Ice Hotel. Again, a really pretty light blue wax. I'm probably gonna love it. The notes, it says there's mint, pine, and citrus. And it definitely has mint, pine, and citrus in it. This mint is definitely a little bit more prominent in the fragrance over the frosted white birch. This kind of reminds me, if you are totally into I'm Snow Over It, or some of those type of snow fragrances that we've had recently, you'll like this because it has that kind of clean, crisp, clean air smell to it. I like it. Probably gonna like this one too. As y'all can tell, I like everything. This is one of my downfalls is I love everything. And I like all the fragrances for the most part. So this one is called Amber Road, red cedar, and some incense to it. Oh, I got a whiff. I do like it. This is really nice. This is definitely one that's a little bit kind of heavier. Maybe good for a sitting room, or in your living room, or even foyer, like your foyer. I was gonna say your foyer, kind of depends on what part of the country you're in. It's kind of like that type of tone. It's a heavier tone. It's very homey. I do like it. I don't know if I like it over my spice berries and my redwood and cedar blend, but I do like Amber Road. It's definitely one that's up there on the top. So this next one is Crisp Orchard Air. Yeah, basically has quince, which is a fruit. It has green apple and sandalwood. This is really nice. I really like this. I'm kind of iffy when it comes to certain apple fragrances just because it isn't my preference. But I like this one. This one doesn't smell like a big red apple. If you really love Johnny Appleseed, was it Johnny Appleseed? I can't remember, I'm sorry guys. I think that was the name of that wax, is Johnny Appleseed. Because it smelled like a Washington red apple. This one doesn't smell like that. I really like this one. Crisp Orchard Air. I totally recommend it. I'm probably getting 6 of those. Jay's gonna get mad at me when he comes home and I have like 80 bars. The next one I have is Orange Dreamsicle. This is orange and vanilla cream. Smells just like a creamsicle. This is not my type of wax. Definitely, I would push it and recommend it for people who have children, just because it's like totally the fragrance you'd have for a little kid. A lot of vanilla in it, and not too much on the orange. But it's not hideous. It just, not my forte. The next one is Sunny and Share. Okay, so this one's golden citrus, sea salt, driftwood, daisies. I can definitely smell the citrus. I can smell the driftwood. You can kind of smell that where they call sea air. And you can smell daisies at the base, at the end, when you kind of take some deep inhales. I will also say this is kind of a light, when it comes to, it's not heavy, it's not super sweet. It's a very kind of light, something that you would just kind of like summer air type of thing. Not very strong, but it's not too floral-y, but there are a lot of floral tones to it because of the daisy. So the next one on my list is Bananarama. I have a feeling this is gonna be a lot banana. Oh, and it is. It smells like banana snow cone. A lot of banana. Definitely not my top. I'm picky on some things. This one kind of is right there with the orange dreamsicle. It's not my forte. Doesn't smell bad. It smells like a bunch of banana. It smells like a banana snow cone to me. Definitely something I'd probably use in a kid's room if I had kids. When I have kids. But not something I'd be putting in my living room. But it smells nice. It's not repulsive. Rainforest is the next one. I'm probably gonna like this one too, just based off of kind of some of the tones I'm reading, which is amber and musk and fern, citrus and berries. And it definitely is. This one smells really nice. Rainforest. It's kind of right there with that, how I felt about crisp orchard air. This is something I could have burning throughout my entire house and it wouldn't bother me. Because it's not super overpowering, but it's not so light that you can't tell that it's there. And it seems like it kind of creates and would meld very nicely into your ensemble. I really like that. I highly recommend Rainforest. Oh, I already crossed it off. We're almost there, guys. I appreciate it. Almost there. I'm trying to wrap it up. So here I was talking smack about apples. This next one is Apple Press. So I have a feeling it's gonna be very apple-y. And it definitely is. I won't lie though, it does smell like if you're bringing a red apple to your nose and you're taking a big inhale of it, it smells like the apple peel. You can smell the crisp apple. If you love apple fragrances, this is your jam. It's probably something I could use in a kid's room or maybe a bathroom. Because it doesn't assault your senses. It just doesn't have the warming feelings that I really enjoy with some of the waxes I choose. But it's nice, very subtle. And the very last one, which I kind of forgot about, but I've had a lot of people ask me about it before, and that's the Plumera. It's very popular. I can probably tell you this is a very big springtime for sure, and summertime. It's a kind of white wax, very floral. You can definitely smell the jasmine and the Plumera. I don't really smell the pear. I have a feeling the pear fragrance is what you would smell kind of towards the end of the wax life, because there's so many floral tones to it that it kind of masks a pear. And those are my assumptions only because I know that pears don't necessarily jump out at you and say, hello, I'm here. They're more of a subtle tone. But I definitely smell all the floral. Don't know if I'd necessarily be burning this putting this in a warmer and warming it up and heating it in a warmer. If you remember our wax, the lilacs and violet, where it's very floral-like, this is your jam. It almost reminds me of my grandmother because it's so floral. But overall, not bad. I really enjoyed the waxes. There's 25 of the bring back bars, and some of the ones that I talked about where I say go on a limb and try it, I totally would just try it. You never know. It may be something that you end up falling in love with and you gotta keep getting them. I definitely have 6 in front of me that I super want. I'm gonna go back through them again and kind of go through it and kind of make a list, because of course I'm gonna get some more myself. But I appreciate you guys giving me your time. I know this was a longer video. I covered some more stuff. I know I do have some other shipments getting ready to come in, probably either this week or next. I will do some more unboxing videos because those are always fun. I'm gonna try to break them up a little bit and do some shorter videos in between where I do either maybe like an informational video where I just or talk about some other different things in our catalog. Again, we do have 10% off this entire month. I appreciate each and every one of my customers, or if you're watching this video and you decide that you want to be my customer, I really appreciate it. It's helping me as I go through my nursing school program, and and I just totally love Scentsy. If you're ever thought that you'd want to sell Scentsy, I am always open to have that conversation with you and talk about what it's done for my life and open up about some of the other stories that are out there. Number one, it's not a pyramid scheme, and I wouldn't be in it if it was, and I have loved every moment that I've spent with Scentsy. So I appreciate it. I'm gonna get off all my soapboxes today because I've had a few, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time again to listen, to watch, to like, to subscribe to my video. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I know today here it's been kind of nasty and rainy, but I appreciate you guys watching, and if you can like, subscribe, share the video, I would really appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day. Take care, and until I see you again, have a good one, guys. Bye.